Car's food weed. And today we're gonna do a big job. This is a big important job. So, as you might notice, I'm not running a right tailpipe on my car. And there's a reason for that. And it is this. You can see here, when this exhaust got put on, may not have been paying quite enough attention. You know, you might have done this yourself or paid a shop to do it. The fuel lines run right next to where the exhaust goes, especially if you go with the bigger 2.5-inch tailpipes on here. From the factory, these cars came with 2.25, and there's just not quite enough space. So what will happen is your fuel lines they start melting, and if this goes on long enough, your car could catch on fire. I've seen a lot of cars that have been lost to this exact problem. I've seen Cobras burn for this problem. So today, we're gonna be installing a new fuel pump and new rubber lines. And when we put the exhaust back on, we are going to clearance the shit out of it with a 5-pound hammer. Like, this looks like it's not going to be that bad. We shall see. The other nuts up here, underneath all that stuff. Yeah, right there. So yeah, jack your car up, put it as high as your jack stands will go, and hope that your fuel tank is empty. Luckily, I have been running mine down for the past while, so it is low. Well, the first bolt came out. It's a 1/2 inch. What the hell? Why the bolt bigger on this side? Damn it. It looks huge compared to what was on the other one. Alright, well, 11/16, it fits on there. It's a little loose, but here comes the gas tank. Maybe I should get out of the way. Yeah, so once the gas tank starts coming down towards you, you might want to support it with a jack. And, try and do the rest of the loosening when you're not in the way of danger. Alright, that came out pretty easily. Maybe this bolt has been replaced. Who been in here? Who been messing around in my car before I got it? God damn it. If you're doing this for the first time, it will come to your attention that you gotta take the filler neck off because the tank will stop lowering past a certain point. What the hell, who forgot to tighten that up? Anyway. 3 bolts in here. Really don't understand why they chose to do this, but these are all 10s. So, oh yeah, those have been off recently because I had to put a new gas cap on. What the hell is this crap? It's probably even smaller than 10. In fact, I know what it is. Come on, Ford. Give me big bolts. And standard. Yeah, they really like to screw with us in this era. It's like, oh yeah, sorry, we just use a mix of standard and metric bolts. You'll figure it out. Okay, well, in classic Ford fashion, it's a 5/16. Thanks. Well, once you get close here, this will start coming out. You can start grabbing it from here, or if you like going on the ground, which I'm sure if you like cars, you like laying on the ground and screwing around with gas tanks. So, come on. Oh, I'm confident that you want to come out. I still hear a little bit of gas sloshing around in there. Whew, the issue is I can already see a giant fucking rust spot on my tank, so this job's about to spiral out and take a couple days longer. Right, so you might need to put some muscle into it, but eventually you'll be able to drop the tank and you'll probably see something like this. Now this, you'll need to unplug from up here, and it helps out a lot for dropping the tank. There's still some fuel lines that I need to pull off here, and I can completely pull it out, but based on what I'm seeing here, I'm probably gonna want to get a new tank and wire wheel everything down here and repaint it before I put it back together. So oh. Okay, you can kind of see what's going on here. So there's a clip to pry out. Shockingly, this didn't implode into a billion pieces. And I went for that. Is there no clip on that one? Wow, no way, that came right off. Not sure about the other side here. Can't see shit. Got the vent thingy popped out with a screwdriver. That was not too much trouble. I'm thinking that this here is going to require a fuel line disconnect tool. I think I got one in my toolbox somewhere, so going to dig that out. But we can almost just yank this out from under the car. And ooh, they want to drug test me for this new job, but they can't fucking drug test me for inhaling this shit. All right, we found our tool, both pieces. I really like this style. Came in handy when I was getting my P heads from the junkyard. This was before I had a saw to just saw through the fuel lines and break them. Okay, well, it turns out you don't need the fuel line disconnect tool. Whoever was in here previously had just broken the clip off in here. So what I did is I just broke it the rest of the way. So we're going to be replacing those lines anyways. And now the tank should be able to be pulled out. The tank straps do not want to let that thing go. My God. My God. Well, out here in the light it doesn't look as bad, but once metal starts rusting like that, it is never gonna stop. So we're gonna have to order a new tank. Okay, well, the lock ring did actually come off, but this is not coming. We're trying to pull this out now. It's like kind of a fucking pain in the ass. Alright, well, we managed to fish that out of there. It appears that these are factory connections. Say Walbro on there. Everything's actually in decent shape. Yeah, just get that everywhere. Anywho, they've been poking around a little bit. Well, what do we think, chat? Should I reuse the tank or get a new one? see if we can get a video of inside. Yep. Inside of the tank you can see pretty decent actually. But there's some small rust spots. A little bit of junk probably fell in when I took this off. But yeah, unfortunately, probably time for a replacement. Thing that's going to be annoying is buying a new sending unit, because I've heard even the replacement ones don't work quite right. This one, I don't know if I'll be able to get it out or not without ruining it. So, you know, it's a stock one. It's got the sticker on here. You know, every once in a while when your tank's getting low, something happens that makes it go back up to full. And then you drive it, and then it'll go back down to nothing. So it's not like it was a perfect sending unit. But we will see you all next video with the shocking conclusion of getting a new fuel pump in your car.